welcome back to Chasing the Dream of Alma, Missouri. We are rolling. We're still in May, yes, but we are rolling. Just picked this up for about 26 grand. We gotta move, I believe, 4 male calves down to our little calf barn. We'll get this opened, and we'll probably get that gate open too. See, let me open it here. Get on the actual trailer. Oh, we don't want to pivot it that much. Wrong lift, mechanic. Back this right up in there. I should do. So we want to get this done. Find my trigger now. There we go. So like I said, we got a couple males. We'll move them down. Yeah, so definitely don't need them to be in the pen any longer than they already are. Like I said, B4. That'd be good. And then we already got the auger kind of set up. We had to go get this trailer before they closed. But we're going to run into town. And we are going to, I think, sell some soybeans. And this is why. So we come to the stock market, right? Soybeans. Right now, they're in demand. 1509. 1509. We sell everything, it's almost 100 grand. So that is what I'm going to be doing, is running all that down to the train station, and they will bring it out to Sedalia. It'll cost us a couple grand, but in the end, well worth it. You ask me. So, cross this little stream. Yeah, there we go. So if I remember correctly, I'm going to do just inside the gate, and the trigger will go off. Get them in there. I'll throw some bales down. And maybe the trigger was over here. Oh, there it is. So it is all the way out. That's not the unloading trigger though. Which is what we're looking for. So we're gonna go to the settings because I don't use this one enough. Clearly failing. Just failing. Alright, so we gotta go way back. That's what I thought. Do this without hitting the building or taking the corn. Did not think about having to do this with a larger trailer, by the way. I mean, this is nothing to back this up, but getting the big rig out and all that stuff, yeah, that's a different monster. There we go. Let's get them out there. Got one that's growing pretty fast. Like I said, we'll run them down some food after. Whoop, we'll hang up there. Oh, see, it's acting like it's hung up on something. You guys can see there's nothing there, so it's hitting a collision. But I honestly think it's on this trailer, because this trailer before seems to clip, and it's right in this area. So we're going to shut this gate. Let them be. And like I said, we need to go run up, grab the truck. Oh, that's deep. That's deep water. And we need to sort that out. Get the grain and all that stuff. So I think the best bet for this trailer for the time being, trying to keep it out of my way, you know, is I'm going to back it right into here. I think that's going to be the spot for us. Sneak out, and then I'm going to run across the road, and I'll go load up the soybean trailer. I think that's right. Yeah, that is where I put the truck. So we'll leave the icons on for now. Why not, you know? Usually I try to play without them. Just couldn't figure out where that trigger was. What I should have did was realize that once I found the trigger, to just back up to it. So sorry, Pleasant, I let you down on that one. But I have, even though I like that cattle hauler, it does seem to have an extra wider clipping distance, essentially. Or not clipping, but collision. Still a great mod, though. I mean, that's just my own issue. It's more the operator is what we're going to say. So, like I said, we'll get this truck. We will get the load down into town. Got the Kubota hooked up already, so everything should be running smooth. They said, gotta do it before, I think they said by 8 o'clock, everything has to be in. So, shouldn't be a problem. We'll be able to load this right up and be on our way. See if we can find it. A lot of dried corn in there. There's the soybeans. We'll get the first bay filled up. We'll get the second bay, and like I said, we'll run it today because right now the price is through the roof. I mean, it is roughly $300 per 1,000 liters more. Which means it's great. I mean, that bushel price right now, it's like, what, $50 I think? We'll take a look at that in a second. There it goes, right back into it. So we go back into, yeah, soybeans. We have 645.2 bushels in storage. Pretty dang good. At Sedalia, it's in great demand, $53 a bushel. If I'm doing the math correctly there, $53 a bushel. I gotta say, it shouldn't be done. I don't know why it stopped there. Maybe because I moved the trailer slightly. So we should have plenty left in there. So we want to get all that in. Soybeans, it's telling me it's out. We're at 100% there. Silo is empty. In the auger, we got 2,700 left. Don't like that. But we will get this rolling. And we'll have to figure out what to do with that remaining soybean there. We're climbing through the gears here. We'll get on our way to town. So we can get 1,700 bushels in here. So, like I said, it'll be about 90 grand once we pay the train fee. Other than that, pretty good shape. I'll see y'all when we get to town. Alright, so we are in town. Beautiful Alma. Quite the nice town, nice small town feel. Alright, so let's get over here. And get this unloaded. Dropping the beans off. I think what we might do with that 2,700 beans left is put it back in the silo. Not really sure it's worth the trip back into town, which, yeah, don't get me wrong. The price of the beans, not bad. But with that said, you know, factor in gas, the train kind of loses that value. So we're going to hold on to that. Like I said, we had 1,700 bushels we can fit in here for our soybeans, so we're going to move that. Then I'll call the train up and we'll go from there. So I'll see y'all in a second. So we left that other 2,700 liters or so in the bin. We're going to run over here right now. We're going to grab our silage trailer. We're going to run some silage up here. Got quite a bit, so I figured we bring up maybe 2 loads. Get our mini BGA running. I think our TMR mixer is pretty set for right now, so we're good there. Just got our money back from selling our beans in Sedalia. It was 90,000 or so after renting the train, and then another 7,000 environmental score wise. So we did good with that in our first take of the beans. So pretty proud of that moment. Our corn is really looking good. Every time we drive by it, I'm just impressed by it. So try to figure out best way. Probably should have went in the other way, but we should be able to come in through here and grab our silage. So there we go. So we'll fill this right up. Like I said, we'll probably do this twice. Should be enough to get that BGA running pretty solid, which is all we really want because it is a nice income stream. And actually, you know what, we're going to move this to the back to fill up. Try to balance out the weight. Anything else on sale? Still the same stuff we kind of saw this morning. We do have those calves fed down there, so they're good to go. I wonder if it's actually just better running straight out here. There you go. Go around and we'll dump up at the farm with a BGA. I mean, we are at the farm. But yeah, probably should after that give this a good wash down, being there's grass all painted to the side of it. But I would say 2 trailers of this will definitely cap off the BGA and allow it to run through the night and finish off the month running. It should bring us in a pretty good chunk of money to offset loan payments and interest. So I wanted to go the other way and I didn't. My mistake on that. So should be right about there. Seems to be a little touchy. Oh, there we go. Now we get the trigger. Now let's see if we square it up, if we'll get that trigger again. There it goes. So we're just to the right of it. But yeah, it's crazy to me, the price of beans. I mean, they're still actually, they're still going up. It's another $4,000 for to sell what we have in the bin, but I'm going to hold on. It is nice to see that. Methane right now is actually really high. So I think one of the other things we need to do is we are going to get this. Let me just take a little gamble here. Mini BGA. I mean, in all honesty, that we might have to leave that because I think we're going to go sell some methane directly. So we'll let that run. We'll swing around. Should have enough clearance. Didn't really give himself much clearance up there, which is not the best decision. But I just realized methane is going for its highest price yet. So let's see if we can try over the lawn a little bit. And we did not make that well. Should be able to pivot this though. I think we own this property, huh? But we're gonna head down there. We're gonna get methane, and we're gonna bring that into town, the sell point, because the price is too good to be true right now. So we wanna try to be making money at all times of the year. There we go, loading up the methane. You know, are we gonna get rich off of it? I'll show you. No. I mean, it's going for about 464 right now. So yeah, nothing crazy. As you see, it's down nothing. So we got what? 4,600 gallons. Whoop. Just hitting everything today. This thing is struggling to turn lately. I think it's time to take it into the shop. I mean, it does look like it needs some work. It's down about 60%. It's got about 40% damage on it, which that smacking that barrier right there, guardrail, did not help. But yeah. Alright. So I think I just figured out why the truck is turning the way it is. Not using the steering wheel right now that I have, and I think that was the whole issue. I'm now seeing the steering wheel slightly offset, and that would explain why it always seems to fight when I want to turn. Or it overturns. But yeah, we'll see how we near the methane sell point. We're rolling into town here. We got methane sell point. I believe it's right in here. I think if we go this way, we'll be fine. The edge of the map here too. So there's propane, right? And this, I believe, oh, methane's right there. There we go. Let's see what we make. I'm thinking 8,000 or so. I mean, every little bit helps. About what it was. 8,100 plus nice almost $700 environmental. We're up to 224. Still anything? No. So something for us to think about now is we're getting closer to needing a harvester. So, you know, Pleasant's still looking for me. Thinks we have a gleaner, a newer gleaner, N7. So we'll see. But we also will keep our eyes out on the sale items. If something comes along on sale that we can get away with, we'll go with it. But I think this is pretty much going to sum up this episode, because we pretty much have capped off May, and we can move forward into June now, which I'm excited for, because the farm is starting to produce pretty steady income all the time now. And we're not running around hustling and bustling with contracts, which, don't get me wrong, we like it, but you also know there's been some drama around the town with the contracts. Two other large contracting companies don't seem to like the one I was working for before, and when I started going on my own after that, they weren't happy either. So it's a give and take. But with that said, thank you all for sharing the content, liking the content, commenting on the videos. It helps the channel, helps the videos, and most of all, it engages with not only me, but the farming sim community, which is what we're all here for, right? But again, thank you. Till next time, Farmer Taz out.